Welcome to another edition of the Rush Limbo podcast.
Well, folks, just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier in Washington, our good old President Biden is cooking up another scheme. This time he's got his sights set on the Supreme Court, and boy, is it a doozy. Biden is gearing up to announce some major changes to the Supreme Court. That's right, he's talking term limits for justices and even an enforceable ethics code. Apparently, Joe's had an up to here with the recent ethics scandals surrounding Justice Clarence Thomas. You know, because Democrats never have scandals of their own, right? And let's not forget his desire for a constitutional amendment to strip immunity from presidents and other constitutional office holders. Why? Because nothing says respect for the Constitution like rewriting it every time things don't go your way. Now, Biden's been huddling with the Congressional Progressive Caucus, whispering sweet nothings about needing their help to pull off this grand plan. Imagine that, asking for help to limit the Supreme Court's power because the decisions don't fit the left's agenda. It's classic. But wait, there's more. Our fearless leader even called up his buddy Lawrence Tribe, a constitutional law professor, to mull over these changes. I mean, when was the last time you heard of a president so desperate to rewrite the rules just because they lost a few rounds in court? Let's talk numbers. Getting term limits and an ethics code past a Republican-controlled House. Good luck with that, Joe. And in a constitutional amendment? You might as well ask for a unicorn. 2/3 of both chambers and 3/4 of state legislatures? Dream on. And who's there to save the day? None other than former President Trump, who's already blasting Biden's moves on Truth Social, calling it a direct attack on our justice system and an interference in the presidential election. Trump's right. If you can't win fair and square, change the rules. That's the Democrat motto these days. So while Biden's approval ratings continue to nosedive, he's doubling down on this absurdity. But hey, what do you expect from a guy who's been more concerned with pandering to the far left than actually running the country? In the end, it's clear as day Biden's latest ploy is nothing more than a desperate attempt to regain control. He's taking aim at the Supreme Court because it's one of the few places left that won't bend to his and his party's whims. Stay tuned, folks. This circus is just getting started.